What's going on, guys? It's your boy Trolltech. So today I thought I would share with you a couple of the songs that I reacted to on the Stray Kids IMU album. So I'm just giving you a taste. I'm just going to show you 2 or 3 songs and my reactions to them. If you want to react to if you want to check the full album out, that's going to be available on Patreon. And before we get into the video, let's talk a bit about what's going on Patreon right now. Look at his face here. He's adorable, don't get me wrong, but like he always looks like he's about to do some devious shit. Like, you know, I don't know, like he's about to dack someone or like just slap him in the face or just like, you know, that type of, he's just gonna do some crazy out of pocket stuff. But this is why I hate shows like this. Yeah. Yeah, the boys. Yeah, the boys. Yeah, the boys. Oh, bro, I'm so blown away by this. See what I mean? Like the way he kind of like, the way he works the camera, like is an extra thing. Like obviously he's a good singer and he's performing well and he's dancing well and all that stuff is true, right? But then also the way he works the camera is so just intense and just so talented. Anyway, let's go to the first actual music video. Okay, so this was from the trailer as well, teaser. I'm pretty sure I watched this music video, but it's good to go back into it as I'm exploring from the beginning. Okay. So yeah, this is what was in the teaser. So is this like a sequel to My Pace then, kind of? This song? Oh, that's cool. That was cool. That was really cool. I really like that, how it switched from like you can hear it's in our headphones and then it goes out to like it's being played on a phone or something and it's getting recorded. That I really like that. I don't know why. Just cinematography. From a cinematography standpoint, that was cool. Okay. Let's look at all of them. Bro, you know what's funny? Iron's like, you know, like all of them look so small, but Iron, I'm not saying he looks the same, but like, I don't know. It feels like his face has matured faster than everyone else's, if that makes sense. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay. I always forget that Channy's voice is absolutely beautiful, because you know sometimes a lot of the songs he takes a step back a lot of the time, and he gives the, you know, shining moments to the other vocalists or the other rappers or whatever. So I always forget that he's actually a fucking godly vocalist. Let's re-listen to that. Oof. So good. Okay, let's start from there. The beginning. Okay, we gotta re-listen to that. Shit. Okay, I'm just feel like this is aimed towards their fan base. That's the vibe I'm getting from this song. Like here, you can feel the void in me, just you being by my side. The growl in his voice, bro, so good. Yeah, it seems to be aimed towards the fan base. It seems to be aimed towards Stay. That's the vibe I'm getting. That's just my first impression. Wait. We got to go back to Iron's verse there. Oof. The fact that his voice was so powerful so early on is crazy to me. The thing is, sorry I'm pausing a lot. The thing is, before we get into Sungmin's verse, Iron's voice, like when you're first getting into Stray Kids, I feel like Iron's voice, it's not as like attention grabbing as Sungmin's. So when you first getting into Stray Kids, this happened to me at least. Sungmin's is so just like attention grabbing. Not to say Iron's voice is worse or anything. It's not. I think they have this like they're at this like I'm not saying they're at the same level, but like they're just as good as one another. But like Sungmin's vocals are so obviously good, you know. So when you're first getting into Stray Kids, this is what happened to me at least. Iron kind of fell to the backdrop a bit, at least his vocal abilities. But as I've been getting into more of their kind of discography, like there's elements of his voice that are really just like, oh wow, I can't believe what he's doing with his voice right now. You know what I mean? It's like it creeps up on you. It's so hard to explain what I'm saying. Like for me, Sungmin, Chan, their vocals immediately got my attention. But Iron's has been like this slow creeping thing where I'm appreciating his voice more and more every time I listen to him. If you watch my earlier like reactions, for example, of when I was reacting to their music on my channel, you'll see that I don't really comment on Iron too much because he kind of, you know, it's a slow progress of my appreciation for his vocals. But every song I listen to him, I appreciate his vocals even more and more. And like you can say what you can hate Woojin or whatever, say what you want about him, but his voice is angelic. He's got such a good voice. I don't even care. Even people that don't like him have to admit Woojin's voice is like special. Okay, Lino. Bro, the swag in that. Ooh, so good. Okay, Ian, I see you. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, my favorite rapper. My favorite rapper in Stray Kids. Here we go. But there's just something so special about Hyunjin as a rapper. Ooh. 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 Oh, that was clean. That was so clean. Ooh. Why does Lino look especially dangerous in this clip? Look at his eyes. He's got those crazy eyes on. Ooh. Oh, those little pauses between his verse. What's Felix doing in this clip right now? Wait. What? Of course it is. Where else would his hand be? Of course his hand is there. It's not even surprising anymore. I love his voice, man. I don't care what anyone says. Woojin's voice is special. Ooh, this is such a cool shot. Ooh, I love his hair color and hairstyle here. You can see Felix like slowly transform in every new music video. You can see Felix slowly transforming into that ethereal being that we know in the current timeline. You know what I mean? Because when he first started, he just seemed like, he just seemed like a normal dude from like, just some normal dude from Australia. Like that's the way he was when he first started. And you can see him slowly transforming into this ethereal being of talent and beauty and all the other things. Ooh. Ooh. I love the way this is shot. Ooh. Now let me go back. Ooh. The way he went on a low register there, that was nice. That was nice. I really liked that. I really enjoyed that. Okay. So, Get Cool. Here we go. I just want to see. Okay. Next song, Get Cool. I think I might have watched this music video a while ago, but I can't remember. Hey yo, what's going on there, Human Centipede? Okay, wait. Curly hair IN is actually low-key looks so good. Ooh. Ooh, I like the feeling of this. Ooh. Okay, Lino. Bro, I love the vibe of this song. Sort of see my mom in my face. Here's I was talking more about like a personality thing than look wise. Though they do say I'm out of all my siblings, I look most like my dad. But like, I think I was talking about as I grow up, I do certain things or I speak a certain way, and I'm like, oh shit, I sound too much like my dad. But yeah, it is interesting. I find like parents and children so interesting. Like it's so interesting to me because it could be just a blood thing where it's like, oh, of course you're going to be like them because it's your father or your mother. But then I think it's not because you were raised with them. So I think automatically you're going to get their traits. You know what I mean? Like their personality traits at least. Like they're like 50-50. Anyway. Ooh. Bro, I love this. It's such a vibe, this song. Ooh, that was nice. Ooh. The color palette of this music video is crazy. Right, this song is such a vibe. Bro, I'm having so much fun with this song. And the choreo as well, just so fun to watch. Like, it's just a good time, this song. Ooh, okay, Woojin. Ooh, okay, Felix, you absolute beast. Oh! See, anytime my boy gets to rap, I get so excited because I'm still so salty about the survival show. I'm still so salty about the survival show where episode 3 was it? I can't remember. Where JYP says, "Oh, Channy, don't rap." He just says, "Don't rap." I was this close to jumping in that stream and jumping in that video and fucking kicking him in the throat when he said that. So anytime I can see my boy do some rap, because I don't give a shit what anyone says. He's so talented. I don't know why he doesn't rap more, but that's a whole other thing. But yeah, I'm liking any song where he can rap. I'm probably going to like that song. This song has a word joke. Cool sounds like honey in Korean and get sounds like dog in Korean. And sounds like cool and dog in Korean sounds like get. That's why there's honey and dog. Get dog? Wait. Honey, dog. Honey. Okay. I'm not going to focus too much. Trying to figure that shit out. Oh, bro, this is Channy's song for real. I love that. Is it weird to say low key that was my favorite? That was my favorite song in the album so far. Is it weird to say that? I liked Hero Soup a lot because it's a very like serious topic and I like how they delve into that social issue. But if I'm just talking about my enjoyment in the song, that's probably my favorite song in the album so far. This is the last song on the album, I believe. Yeah, it is. Okay, wait. Just jump straight into it. Chill. You know what's crazy? This is just something I want to say. In each of these albums, they've had like a mixtape, right? Song. For some reason, each mixtape song is usually being the most banging song on the album. So I'm very excited for this. This was a 3racha song remade for Stray Kids. Oh, interesting. Okay, Hyunjin. Ooh, bro. Bang Chan looking good. Bro, Bang Chan, if you've watched my videos, you know Bang Chan orange hair is my weakness. He's my weakness. So, He looks good. Anyway. Ooh, the way he shifts his voice there. Oh, so good. So good, man. I like Changbin's haircut there. Got that undercut. Ooh, Channy with your beautiful angelic voice. Oof, oof, oof. You sound so good. Okay. Now, why do Felix and Bang Chan, like, not because they're both Aussies, but they low-key look like brothers in this clip? It's the hair color, I think. Ooh, bro, all of their vocals are so good in this song. You know what Han looks like? You know what Han looks like in this? Han looks like that character in like a K-drama whose like dad is rich. You know what I mean? And he comes to school and he starts shit, and then he becomes like the main antagonist, even though he started as a kind of good character. Like, that's the vibes I'm getting from him here. Ooh, bro, why is everyone's voice so good in this song? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, bro. Nah, everyone's voice is so good in this song. Ooh. Oh, the full Aussie accent. Okay, so I like Woojin's voice, right? I've said that multiple times, but there's something I'm noticing. It seems like his voice is unoriginal. And this is what I mean when I say unoriginal. Not like, no hate at all, but this is just my opinion. His voice sounds the same in every song. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to explain, but like, it feels like I'm listening to him sing the exact same shit, just with different lyrics. If that makes sense. It's like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. But yeah. So his voice is good objectively, but every song he doesn't sound different. He doesn't bring it, like, he doesn't even, like, the vocalization doesn't shift like the way it is with the other guys. And it almost seems like, because it always sounds the same, sometimes when like the other members, it feels like they're changing according to what the song needs. And then Woojin starts singing and it kind of takes you out a bit of the song because it's not matching up with the rest of Stray Kids. You know what I mean? Like, the vibe isn't matching up. It feels like I'm listening to a different song when Woojin gets in. Like, he's a very good singer, don't get me wrong. But it just feels like he's not... his voice isn't vocalizing with the rest of Stray Kids, if that makes sense. If he was a solo singer, I think that's a different thing. But yeah, that's my opinion. And maybe that's one of the reasons maybe he left Stray Kids, because they weren't melding together well in that way.
Like, he's still got a very nice voice, don't get me wrong. Ooh. Ooh, okay, Iron. Bro, Iron with curly hair looks so good. Like, just out of, you know, that has nothing to do with the music video, but he just looks so good with curly hair. Ooh. Bro, everyone's voice is so pleasant sounding. Like, their voices are always pleasant sounding, but it's like, it's got this like weird, pleasant, it's like, feels like I've got in my ear things, I've got like marshmallows. Like, that's the vibe it's giving me when the way they're singing in this song. Iron looks like he got a wig on. Please, why you gotta do my boy like that, bro? Why you gotta do my boy like that? I think it looks good. Bro, this song was such a vibe. This song was such a vibe. They need wigs after all day. Bro, why are you violating him like this? So good. This was so good, bro. Anytime I see them in this school setting in their MVs, I'm like, I want all the Stray Kids to just be in one drama where it's a school drama. I feel like it would be so fucking fun to watch. But so that was the last song. Oh, my leg, bro. I was sitting on my leg the whole time and fell asleep. Okay, so that was the whole album. If I was to say my favorite song on the album, originally my favorite song was Get Cool. And I really like Get Cool still, but my favorite song right now is Mixtape number 3 because I really enjoyed that. Everyone's voices in that was crazy good. I really like Get Cool. It's probably number 2. And then the others were relatively probably similar, my enjoyment level, but I really like Mixtape number 3. I think that was a really fun song. The music video was good. Like the only downside, like I said, was Woojin's parts, just because it felt like he was disconnected from the story of the song, if that makes sense. Like, I would be listening to Channy, and then it switches to Ian, and then Sungmin, and Hua Felix or whatever, and they kind of have this unification in the way they sound and the way they're presenting the story. And then it would go to Woojin, and his man will start singing, and I get fully put out of the mood that I was in because it's so divided from the way the rest of them sound in this song. Which is something I've noticed for a couple of songs, I'm going to be honest. His voice is still beautiful, but it just takes you out of the moment. And it takes you out of the storyline of the song. Not even the storyline, but just like the feeling of it. I don't know, it's hard to explain what I'm saying, but I feel like you get what I mean. It just feels like his voice doesn't change, ever. Like, there's nothing new to it, ever. At least in his newer stuff. But like, I mean, in his older stuff. Because every song, I can see slight changes with the other members, right? I can be like, oh, they've changed their voice this way to do this with this song so they create a better kind of a group project. But then when Woojin goes in every song, he does the same shit. And it just ruins my whole vibe. I really like him as a singer, but I think when it comes to being in a group, I think he's one of those guys that just doesn't suit it. As a solo artist, I think he's probably very talented. And also, I feel like his music style and Stray Kids' music style doesn't really align, if that makes sense. I don't know. I think as a solo artist, he's probably amazing. I haven't checked out any of his solo stuff, so I couldn't comment on that. But when it comes to him being in a group, I think he just doesn't mesh well with Stray Kids' color. You know what I mean? When it comes to how they make their music. But I really enjoyed this album. I think every album I've really enjoyed. I wouldn't say this is probably not my favorite album that I've listened to from Stray Kids. Like if I was to choose my favorite album based on, I've obviously listened to the 5-star album, and then I've listened to the first 3, the mixtape, and then the first 3 albums. Let's see, what would be my favorite album? Let me see. Let's just one sec. Stray Kids albums. I'm just trying to remember what the names were of them. My favorite album so far. It's the mixtape is probably not my. It's not really an album. Mixtape isn't my favorite. I like the songs on there, but it's probably not my favorite. Oh, see, this is hard. It's either. I'm stuck between my favorite albums being I Am Not and I Am Who. Because in I Am Who, we've got My Pace, we've got Awkward Silence, which I really fucking loved. And then in I Am Not, we've got District 9, Mirror, Third Eye, which songs I really enjoyed. I think I love Awkward Silence so much that my favorite album right now, if we're not counting the 5-star album, which I've listened to, is I Am Who is probably my favorite album. So I Am Who is my favorite album of the early albums I've listened to. But if we're talking about all albums I've listened to from Stray Kids, because I've also listened to 5-star. 5-star is my number 1 album, obviously. But yeah. And the next album is the Miro album, which I'm really excited for, because I listened to like 5 to 15 seconds of Miro, because in the in Kingdom, which I'm watching on Patreon, in episode 1 they performed a 15-second window of like the Miro song. So I've heard a bit of it, and I'm really excited to get into it because it sounds like my kind of thing. So I'm very excited for that. Definitely. Anyway, that was my reaction to I Am You. Was that the album? Yeah, I Am You album. I did enjoy it. I think it was still a really good album. Probably not one of my favorite Stray Kid albums, but I think I did really enjoy it. There were songs that I really liked on it, like Mixtape number 3. What was that? What was the other song? Let me check. And Hero Soup, Get Cool, NS. A lot of the songs were good. But yeah, Mixtape number 3 was crazy. I just loved it so much. Kingdom Mirror is like a remix version. Okay, interesting. Yeah. Am I going to stream the Mirror album? Yeah, most likely. It will also, obviously, it's going to be, after the stream, it's going to only be available on Patreon. I only do the stream so people have the chance to watch my reaction for free to the whole album. Oh, shit, sorry about that. But yeah, that will also be streamed on Twitch. I'm not sure when, though. Probably like next week, or I don't know, because there's so much content I need to get through as well. So Tuesdays is when I do my Stray Kids content. So probably maybe next Tuesday I'll do that. We'll see what happens though. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good day. Goodbye. Look at his face here. He's adorable, don't get me wrong, but like he always looks like he's about to do some devious shit. Like, I don't know, like he's about to dack someone, or like just slap him in the face, or just like, that type of, he's just gonna do some crazy out of pocket stuff. But this is why I hate shows like this. Yeah, the boys, the boys. Oh, bro, I'm so blown away by this. See what I mean? Like the way he works the camera, like, is an extra thing. Like, obviously he's a good singer and he's performing well and he's dancing well and all that stuff is true, right? But then also the way he works the camera is so just intense and just so talented.